Day 10. The government today announced that it has identified 199 hostages taken into Gaza. Police arrested a 42-year-old Peta resident who assaulted people at the rally of the families of the hostages in Tel Aviv. The man, apparently a right-wing activist, began taunting people at the rally, calling them traitors and telling one father, "I hope your daughter dies." The situation of the hostages has caused much concern in Israel about the priorities of the IDF in Gaza. One priority is to rid Gaza of Hamas, so ensure that they are no longer able to attack Israelis or spread their hateful ideology. But it is equally important to secure the return of the hostages, and it is possible that those priorities will come into conflict with one another. Avigdor Lieberman, who has refused to join the unity government, said that humanitarian aid to Gaza should be conditional on the release of the hostages. Israel today allowed water to flow into southern Gaza from the Israeli border. Access of supplies and an exit route for foreign citizens through Egypt have still not been established. After a quiet night on this side of the Gaza border, one that was matched by a constant drone of Israeli fighter jets towards Gaza from the early hours of the morning, rocket fire against Israel from Gaza resumed today, with Ashkelon, Sderot and Beersheba all included in the targeted areas. The government completed the evacuation of Mutula and other cities, including Shlomi, in the north of the country this morning. This was after rocket fire yesterday that killed 2 soldiers. The Lebanese army has found 20 rocket launchers near the Lebanon-Israel border, south of Tyre, and are dismantling them. They said that 4 of the launchers discovered had rockets inside them and were ready to be fired at Israel. The Knesset opened its winter session today with special prayers for those in captivity and for the soldiers fighting Hamas, after the president, prime minister and leader of the opposition had made moving speeches. A large barrage of rockets from Gaza was directed towards Jerusalem and MKs were forced into shelters. More than 60 public intellectuals and peace activists, including authors David Grossman and Iris Lael, issued a statement deploring the inadequate response from the left in America and Europe regarding the attack by Hamas on civilians. They said this reflects a disturbing trend in the global left's political culture and warned that legitimizing or excusing these actions amounts to a betrayal of the fundamental principles of left-wing politics. And the Education Ministry distributed 5,000 laptops to students displaced from their homes by the war. Students returned to school yesterday, for the first time since Yom Kippur, on Zoom. Teachers offered an opportunity for students to articulate their fears and share their experiences. This is Peter Jones-Pellach reporting for NCJWA Australia from Jerusalem.